Hello YouTube and Facebook followers, this is Half Man, Half Cichlid. I'm doing a follow-up video on a topic that is of course great interest to the African cichlid community, and that is African cichlid aggression. In my first video on this topic I mentioned that one of my 4 key strategies is to have the fish grow up together. Now we all know that this isn't always possible. I had a situation in my 340-gallon grow-out tank where 2 Phosochromis rostratus and a Protomellus species as well as an Insignis had grown to the point where they had to be moved out, and the only place I had to move them was my 500. So I'm sitting here the morning after the move, and I've had the lights off ever since the 4 fish were transferred over yesterday evening, and that's why the aquarium tank light is off. So again, because I'm violating my own rule, this week I'm going to shoot some video on the adaptation process of those 4 transfer-ins to my 500 and see how they're doing in adapting to the already established hierarchy. Hope you enjoy the video and learn something. Okay, I just turned on the light to the 500, and again I added 2 Phosochromis rostratus, 1 Protomellus and 1 Insignis. So let's see with the first time the lights are on if we can see any changes in behaviors. You can see the additional 2 Phosochromis, and in fact one of them is still got some extra color. There's the Insignis. It looks like he's still a little bit shy and maybe defensive, because you can see there's a big Insignis. He's got to be 10 inches right there in front that may be going after him. And as far as the Protomellus species, I don't see him yet. Hopefully he survived the night. So anyway, just wanted to capture a little bit of video. You can see there the dominant first rostratus is chasing the new Insignis in the aquarium. So there is a little bit of targeting going on with the new additions just after the lights have been turned on, and we'll follow up with some additional observations as time moves on. So a couple of techniques that I'm using excuse me, to facilitate less aggression for the 4 fish I transferred over from the 340. I already spoke of one, and that is I turn the lights out after I move those 4 fish over for about 18 hours. I did see some aggression towards the new fish that had been added. Now the next thing I'm going to do, and this is within an hour of turning the lights on, I'm going to shift the attention of the fish from each other and attacking the new adds to feeding them. Now what I'm going to do for the first day is probably feed them a few extra times so that again their attention is more focused on feeding, having their bellies full, and not attacking the new additions to the tank. It's been 4 days now since I added the new fish to the 500-gallon Bowflex, and I usually measure how well a fish is adapting to the new environment by, whether there are any tears on their fins, whether there are any damage to their body. You can see here this is one of the Phosochromis that I added. He's in perfect shape and eating very well. And there's one there below him. That's another Phosochromis that was added. So both the Phosochromises are doing very well, eating well, no body damage. And here we have the Insignis that was added. You can see he's broken into the social hierarchy. And again, no fin damage or apparent blows to the body. And he's eating well. And we've got one other guy in here we added, which was the beautiful Protomellus. And it's probably one of the friskiest fish in the aquarium. And again, no fins torn, no evidence of body impacts. So all in all, I would say the addition of those 4 fish to an already established 500-gallon community has been successful. And just to play back what I think is important, number 1, when you add the fish, turn the lights out so the fish have a chance to adapt and not have to face the oppression of any of the tank bosses. In this case, I left, of course, the lights on overnight. In the morning, I fed the fish twice within probably 5 or 6 hours. So the fish were full and they didn't go on attack mode. So I think those are a couple of things that in this case worked. Another is I would always try to add smaller fish than the fish that are already in the aquarium, so that the people that, or the fish that are at the top of the hierarchy, aren't feeling threatened by a new addition. Hope that helps. Half man, half cichlid.